Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. We're going to ask Spirit today what is going on around you with love for the next 48 hours. So welcome to anybody that's new. Welcome back to all my Leos. This is a general love reading for my sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Leos and any cross watchers are certainly welcome. Next 48 hours, Spirit, what is going on around us in our connections? We need to know. We want to know what's happening. Please share with us any messages of guidance that you have for us. For anyone who found this message today, I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I've got a proposition. Okay, so somebody's going to reach out. They have something to offer you. They have something to say. Let's see. I have masculine energy. Masculine energy. I have violets or blue. I have loyalty. Maybe somebody is going to say, I'm loyal to you and only you. I only want you. That's what we want to hear. We want to hear that you're the only one. The key to my heart. You've got the key to their heart. Maybe somebody is actually going to admit their feelings once and for all. Maybe that is what's going on for my Leos today. Somebody is going to truly admit that you've captured their heart. You have their heart. Let's see what the cards are saying. Spirit, what do you want us to know? 4 of Wands, twin flame, a divine union, the future together. Let's get some cards on the table. 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and an 8 of Pentacles. Little bit of a feeling of I was holding back. I've been holding back, but now I'm ready to grow, to learn, to move forward. Little bit of a feeling of I kept that door open for, not because they wanted to hurt you, but they were keeping that door open for what all their options were. Maybe they weren't committing to being exclusive. Maybe they weren't saying one way or another that we are, somehow in a committed relationship, because not that they wanted to be with anybody else, but in the back of their mind, if they did that, they would be like, I've just eliminated all of my options. But I think that they're past that. I think that they are, if they don't commit to a Cups, look at this loving union, this romantic relationship. I love this. If they don't admit that they only want to be with you and they want to be exclusive with you, they risk losing you, because you're not going to tolerate that. You're not going to have this, I'm loyal to you and I'm faithful to you and I'm not with anybody else, but you have all your options open. Like, that's not going to work. So this sense of I am afraid, literally afraid of losing you if I don't, admit my feelings, admit that I want to be with you and I want to be with only you. So right now I feel like they are, walking away from, I guess, what these doors are, what these options were. Are they hiding anything? Have they been deceiving you? No, I don't think so. Let me get a couple clarifiers on that. But I think they just, in their back of their mind, like, once maybe they couldn't wrap their head around that this is destiny. It's really hard for some people to give up their freedom, and when you say to somebody, I only want to be with you and I'm exclusive with you and I don't want to be with anybody else, it's like a vow of a kind, right? It's somebody saying to you, I'm going to be loyal to you and faithful to you. I'm not sleeping with anybody else. I'm not going to be talking to anybody else. So it is a vow in a sense, right? It's a trust. And sometimes people have a hard time giving up on that. They just feel like they're giving up on being able to make a decision whenever they want. But that's part of being in a relationship. You have to be able to be there for that other person. That other person has to rely on you, Spirit says. So they had a hard time coming to the place where they were ready to admit their feelings. Bottom of the deck, how gorgeous. This reading's turning into something else, something amazing here, because it's maybe they weren't expecting to fall so deeply in love with you. Maybe they always kept all their options open. Maybe they never committed to somebody and said, I'm gonna, be loyal to you or faithful to only you. Or maybe they never have done that, or have done that very rarely in their life. So this sense of I want to be with you and only you is a turning point for them, a huge turning point. Maybe that's what we're going to be discussing over the next few days. So it's coming either way. It's a change. It's a metamorphosis. Look at it. It's changing. We're growing. We're learning. You've changed me. There is hope. Maybe they had this guard up, this fence around them, and you've broken through. You've awakened them to this love. Somehow you have broken through this guard that they had around them. You've got the key to their heart. They really truly appreciate you. I love that. The sense of, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want you to think that there's anybody else. I want to be honest with you and open with you, and I don't want you to feel like there's going to be anybody else. So I feel like they are stepping to the plate, leveling up, jumping all in. Could say it a couple different ways. Spirit, what do you have? Yeah, let's get these guys. I don't want to lose you. I don't want to lose you. Do you think about me? I think about you all the time. My life started when I met you, and you make my heart full. So a 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups, look at this energy. Look at this feeling of, I'm not going to risk not telling you that I only want to be with you, because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose you. I'm afraid that if I don't tell you, you're going to say, well, do whatever you want, but you can't have it both ways. You can't have your freedom and me being faithful and loyal to you at the same time. So if we're both going to be free, we're both going to be free. And I don't think they want that either. They don't want you to be with anyone else, Spirit just said. Think before you act. Maybe there's been a lot of thought going into this. Maybe they have even said, I don't like putting labels on it. I don't like defining things. There's a certain stage that it has to be defined. Are you sleeping with other people? Or are you not? It has to be defined. Getting wrongful advice from people. We want to just trust our own intuition with that. Nobody else gets a say. I still don't have all the answers. We might not have all the answers. We might still be making decisions about where we're headed or what we're doing. All I'm asking for is for you to share with me what your heart is saying. I have a no. So part of me feels like they've been blocking you. They have been blocking you. They have been either saying, I don't want to have to, commit one way or another yet, and it's probably been putting some strain on the relationship. I'm sure it has. An Ace of Cups. So the feelings are there. These are good feelings. I need more balance in my life. They have to make a choice. You can't have it both ways, because you may start to pull away. If somebody isn't saying, I want to be with you and only you, you immediately start to feel like you're not coming first, or that they have something better, or there's always going to be something better. The grass will be greener on the other side. So you'll start pulling away. And if they started to feel you pull away, then that may be enough for them to panic. What do you want? The sense of, I want to give you what you want. 4 Cups, it could be I'm just kind of waiting. It could be just I'm waiting to see what happens. I need more time. All right. And then I never imagined so much perfection. That's beautiful. Now, this feeling of it took us a long time to get here is how this is coming into me. That I have been, waiting patiently for this person. I've been waiting for them to decide that I am going to be the only one. They're not interested in dating other people or being with anything else. I have lost everything. So Nine of Swords. I don't want to lose you is how it came into me before. You are so beautiful. Why do you need me? So that's just somebody that has a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of insecurity. Maybe they haven't admitted their feelings to anybody in a long run. Maybe they haven't committed to anybody in a long time. So this is a big step for them. I'm going to reach out. All right. That's like an Ace of Pentacles, this feeling of even like I'm going to reach out and I have something to offer, I have something to say. You already know how I feel, is how that just came in. Let's just get a couple more. You are right. Okay. You are right. And I'm coming to trust. So they're learning to realize that they can say, I want to be with you and only you. And that it's not taking away from something. It's not, you're not taking something away from them. They're adding to their life by you being in their life. And if they would just trust you and believe in this relationship, you guys can have it all. So we're going to put this, I think that we've got some big news, good news coming. I think we've got somebody who's saying, I'm all in. I'm all in. All right. And maybe it took us a little time to get here. Maybe they went back and forth with you for a little while. Maybe they didn't want to give up their freedom, whatever their freedom meant to them. But I wholeheartedly feel and intuitively feel right now that they are all in and they really do want to be with you. And they really don't want to lose you because they're not acting like they're all in. So we're going to put this out into the universe. We're going to ask Spirit to continue to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. I would love for you to join us. Thank you to my Leos for all your love and support and your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.